So I heard something about milk, that some people don't drink milk because they say, quote, humans are the only creatures in all of existence throughout eternity in the universe that drinks the milk of another creature.
Did the quote end?
End quote.
Okay.
There's a pause there that they
okay.
say, and you're like,
I was waiting for the full quote.
that was, and then everyone, like, they hear that, like, can I
is
answer
it
now because
in
we're
a
totally wrong?
conversation or
Yeah. If you had a superpower, what would it be? Or what is it? When you take off your glasses and move your hair down.
ooh, actually, let's delve into that question because, in all honesty,
They actually are.
no, let's delve into that specific question itself because I've been asked that multiple times, and for the life of me, I have no answer because my mind,
Oh.
so much so, does not delve into things other than reality most of the time.
You have the freedom to delve into it,
And
when you answer the question.
I know I have the freedom, but I suddenly have absolutely zero answer because my desire is to pick something that is exactly what I would really want, but it would take me a lot of time to figure that out. I don't have just a lickety-split kind of answer. I've been asked this multiple times. Never have it.
A genie appears.
Okay.
I've got about
Thanks
5
for
minutes
making this
before
reality.
I got to go do something on the moon. So,
Front moon?
What?
On the front?
That didn't happen. I've got something to do on the visible moon at night in the sky that I've got to be at now at 4 minutes 35 seconds.
I should stop wasting your time.
You get one superpower. Go.
Okay, well,
It's actually 3 minutes now. Hurry up.
typical genie answer. That's a fast minute, sir.
It's genie minutes. Time goes faster on the moon.
That's true.
Our days are 28.
Minutes.
Time units.
Milliseconds. Okay. No,
2.5.
but I'm gonna do the obvious genie
No, no, no.
answer. Is
Give the answer.
I want more wishes. That's my
No.
power.
I didn't say you get one wish. You get one superpower. Go.
My superpower is
minute
to,
and a half.
My superpower is to have you, genie, grant me all the wishes I want.
I'm not that kind of genie. I'm a superpower genie,
Give
not a
superpowers.
wish.
This is not a wish. It's my superpower. I want the wishing superpower to wish. What a sad existence. I wish I could take
45
care of this
seconds.
for you.
Wishes are out.
Dang it. Okay.
Wishing isn't a superpower. It's a
I
superstition.
wish it was.
Yeah, go ahead. Wish all you want.
Okay, but what's the purpose? Slow down, you dang time cop.
32 seconds.
Not a thing. Okay?
No, do this now. Go
What
on,
is
go.
no, but seriously, what is the purpose?
28 seconds.
Am I gonna fight villains with it?
You now. Superpower. 15 seconds.
Okay, I wish. I wish. Okay, my superpower then is to.
17 seconds.
I won't even use the superpower that much.
How do you know?
Because
You don't have it.
Mine is to be good at playing music a lot.
Womp, womp.
That's all. You can leave now.
Still have 4 seconds if you want to change it.
I could. I don't know. Fly. Why not? Fly.
Not right now.
So no, in all
You
honesty,
chose fly because that's the only thing you could say in under 4 seconds, huh?
exactly.
I meant to
Time's
say
up.
flies that would shoot on my, but that was too long. So fly. Time's up. Oh.
Well, I guess that's okay. I guess Coca-Cola, cocaine. I guess that's cocaine. I guess I have cocaine.
Okay, so I like the idea of flying, the freedom and all that. I often dream about flying and floating and such. And then I saw the movie.
Memento.
We'll edit in the correct name now.
Memento.
About the guys who can
It's the
fly.
guys flying.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's a movie.
That I know. You said it. I heard it. Rated R.
Is it?
Well, it is a.
Probably. There's graphic flying.
May contain graphic.
Kids shall not see flying or space travel or the moon. Batman has no superpowers.
No, he doesn't. Unless you want to consider.
Nope. What? Oh, here's something to add to this since we have no substance.
This is why people watch YouTube, though. No substance.
Favorite superhero of all time, starting from here back. No future.
Dilbert. Dilbert. That guy that has the dog with the tie.
What's his superpower?
He
Works in an office.
Dill.
Super office. No, seriously. Favorite superhero, not comic character or comic book character, superhero or villain.
Okay.
Mine,
Oh.
to get this started, since
Okay.
I already have one,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not just going to make up some made up one and say, oh, it's cool because of this reason.
Dilbert.
Dark Claw.
Oh, Darth Claw?
Dark Claw.
Claudia.
Dark
Darth Claudia.
Claw.
Darth Claudia?
Similar to that, in the fact that in a comic book series of
your nanny. Darth Claudia.
Marvel versus DC,
Mm.
the worlds combined, and in that they had a 4-part series of that happening.
Okay.
So Marvel and DC,
Mm-hmm.
their universes
Collided.
collided
Mm-hmm.
in some sort of sense. It was kind of cool. And in that, since 2 universes are colliding and forming one universe, it came down to some of the characters from Marvel would morph or amalgam into a character from DC. And then they had a whole series of, the amalgam series of one character and one character. Whoop, they are now one character. Amalgamed together. So,
Animorphs.
very similar to that. And
Always.
so, Wolverine from
Okay.
Marvel
Mm-hmm.
and Batman from DC amalgamed into Dark Claw.
Dark Claw.
So Batman, how
Has
awesome is Batman?
superpower.
Batman with Wolverine's healing, smelling, other animal various abilities, and claws.
Mm-hmm.
He is my abs. Because if you say, Wolverine's my favorite, and you're like, no, Batman's my favorite, and they argue, and they're like, blah, 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 Dark Claw, they're both wrong.
There you go, Micah.
Right.
Unifying the world.
Yes. Dark Claw at a time.
One Dark Claw at a time.
One Darth Claudia at a time.
I've eaten a great Dark Claw before.
How is
Cream
it?
filled. Well, actually, Bavarian cream filled.
Dark Claw?
Mm. Made by Darth Claudia.
Darth Claudia's bakery. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
It's because she toasts them with a saber.
Toasted
for you.
It's actually just a bunch of sabers in a rack on top and on bottom, and then you have the
And she just
conveyor.
force moves it.
force
conveyor.
move. Yeah, in the morning, just and that lasts a charge of all day to keep the conveyor going.
Would you like that warned? Lightning effect.
Ooh, I missed, and it's a poor little Jimmy.
God, that was delicious.
And if somebody walks out without paying, she get force chokes.
Force pickpocket.
Force pickpocket.
That's
You
the thing from the dark side. Like
Yeah.
the Force, would you rather be on the Jedi side or the Darth side? Dark side.
Are we talking about Darth Claw again?
Genie pops out. You have 5 minutes. Got to be on the moon. Meet this other genie. He's kind of weirdo, but
4.5 minutes. You've taken all my time with you talking about meeting
he's a
another
weirdo.
genie.
But
Moon. So what am I answering? Genie time? Genie time?
dark side, light side, go.
Dark side.
Mm,
The reason I know that is because I played the game Knights of the Old Republic, and I
haven't.
chose the dark side. You know the stupidest thing
But
about
didn't
that
you
game?
play it and you'd be like, man, I want to be the light side for a while.
To be
I want to
completely
be a whiny little kid. It's like,
we're going to get a lot of people viewing this one because we're talking about video games from 7 years ago.
yeah, everyone's gonna argue, I am right and you are wrong, and
But
vice versa.
So I haven't played games in a long time, specifically video games.
Me neither.
I've played a lot of board games.
Have you played PlayStation 3? This is going to date us. In like 500 years, people are going to be like, this is old.
But hold on, let me finish this point. Knights of the Old Republic, I enjoyed. It was supposed to be this like awesome new. Every Star Wars game that comes out, everybody's like, this is going to be like some other game, but in Star Wars version, like when
Grand Theft Auto with lightsabers.
Yeah, so it's like, why not just play the
Frogger with lightsabers?
I understand you like the Star Wars theme adapted to your game of choice.
Tetris with lightsabers.
That would get really easy.
Cooking Mama with lightsabers.
Anyhows, KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, I really thought was stupid after I beat it the first or second time, because I realized you could play the entire game as good and then kill the main character at the very end to be bad, or kill some of the friends of the main character to be bad. Instantly you would go from, because it would give you throughout the game, if you did things good, it would give you a good meter, and you would be really awesome. Or, like I played it the other way too, you could play the entire game, get bad points if you told somebody off, or if you killed certain things that were nice to you or whatever, you'd get bad points. But at the very end, you could completely switch your fate with one action. Kill person or don't kill person.
That reminds me of a particular Fallout series where you do the same thing with shooting people, and particularly Fallout New Vegas. Mm-hmm. I have, in that game, slaughtered an entire race group of people. Mm-hmm. And then later on in a further quest, they're like, you slaughtered all my people, but we're going to give you another chance. So, slate clean. Do you want to slaughter us again? Slaughtered them all. But then I answer the question saying, no, I don't want to slaughter. Okay, then you're good with us. Like, I slaughtered your entire race twice.
Yeah.
And still on your good side. I don't know how that works. But it works.
Yeah.
Because you have the guns. And the save states.
I saw Wreck-It Ralph this morning. It's awesome.
High five. Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes.
It's really awesome. Yeah.
One of my favorite movies, and yet my favorite Disney movie.
Yeah, that's good. It's not
top 10 of all time. Top number of all time. Top Disney.
Nice. Yeah, it's awesome. No, I really liked it. Yeah. But we're talking a lot about fantasy and non-reality reality. Yeah. When people talk about movies and get into pop culture things like movies and such, I don't. Where people go to regularly watch a series, I cannot get into it. Hardly. There's very few instances.
Movie series?
Video, like TV series / movies. I don't get into them for the same reasons I think that others get into them.
How do you get into them?
I don't know. I think I watch things for different reasons that are different. I don't know though. I feel like
people have reasons for stuff. It's a thing.
Here's an example. This Friday, I was having a conversation with a coworker, and he's like, "Hey, have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother?" No. Because
is it a show, or did you actually meet her?
It's a show, and I did meet his mother.
Please tell me about it in a 6-season show.
That would, yeah. See what I mean? Okay. Anyway, I was watching something on YouTube, and the day was over, and I was like, I just watched a lot of YouTube TV. He was like, really? What'd you watch? Because it was a slow day, that's why. And I was like, just some comedy stuff. Because
really, you want me to tell you everything that I just watched?
Because I watch weird things that aren't maybe funny to other people. Like I was watching Reginald Watts.
He's funny to everyone.
My favorite comedian, though, and I don't think he is funny to everyone.
Everyone.
I've heard the phrase,
funny to everyone,
but for different reasons.
No,
I cognitively
because he's funny.
No. That's probably true because he is a comedian.
Everyone thinks he's funny because he's funny. Why do you
think he's funny
other than because he's funny?
I appreciate what he's doing. I watch it more in less than laughing. I'm more just taking it in as I would like eating a sandwich. Like, this is nourishing.
So people laugh at his funniness. You just bask in his awesomeness.
Pretty much, because what he's doing, I feel like I could, of course, not come to his level, but I feel like I could do some of that stuff.
You could achieve awesomeness
in his way. We're in the same kind of spirit, if you will. Like we're on the same. I feel connected to what he's doing, except that he's doing it, and I'm sitting on a couch chair, not doing that. But I feel like I have the same kind of brainwaves.
If he were here in this chair and I was there, I would do what he's doing, but not at his quality.
Yes, you got it. You do that with the best of them, as you have said once to me. Okay, exactly. We're on to something now. Here we go. You
so
do
your
that.
Superpower is doing other people's stuff less.
Well, back to the conversation I was having with the coworker.
Oh, yes.
He's like, "Hey, what did you watch?" I did not. First of all, it was 5 o'clock. I was getting ready to go, so I didn't really want to get into deep conversation with him. But I was kind of like,
cat videos, bye.
Yeah, I was like, just some comedy stuff, because I could tell he does not think my things are funny. I probably don't think his things are funny, and I've proved this.
So he has a different sense of humor.
There's a way to say that in 4 seconds. I can't speak words good. Anyhows, let me just finish this out. He proceeded to want to tell me, because he didn't get it, that we're on a different brainwave, that we have different senses of humor, you could say.
I love how you're now taking more time to explain what I did, being that this is exactly what you're explaining, but you do something less better than what I already explained in 4 seconds.
There. Done. No, but I want to continue to, because it's nourishing to me. Did I mention that? Okay, so he proceeded to tell me about these stupid shows, like How I Met Your Mother, twice. But in my mind, I'm having such a difficulty listening to him, because all I'm thinking is, first of all, it's 5, I want to go. And second of all, I don't think any of the things that you're explaining are funny, which is the reason I don't watch those shows. But you're proceeding to tell me about them in elongated fashion, like I'm doing to you right now about this story. And then he also told me about another show that I hate, absolutely hate, The Big Bang Theory. And I proceeded afterwards, after he told me about these shows.
We'll edit this out.
Gosh. After he told me about these things, or during him telling me about these things, I'm having to force a fake laugh, which I hate doing. Not that forced. So after he gave me mouth to mouth, because he thought I was choking to death, I said thank you, gave him a $5 tip, and then...
You just paid to make out with a dude.
It was awesome. Okay, so after that, though, or during that conversation, all my mind is thinking of is those things, and I'm trying to fight it, because I'm like, I shouldn't think evil of other people. I shouldn't, not people necessarily, but about his likes. I should be able to really appreciate something that he's doing here, but I can't for the life of me, because we are in different brainwaves, also known as different sense of humor.
Yeah. Why would you hate on someone for them having a different sense of humor,
because
and potentially ruining something that you could appreciate and see humor in, had he not ruined it with his poor sense of humor? Because I've had that happen.
I this is good, because this is like a psychology session for me, because in all honesty,
mental bird noises.
His phone keeps ringing, and it's birds.
In your mind.
Okay.
It's not actually happening.
Okay.
But I might
need to answer.
Psychically silence
go
my mental
over
powers.
And destroy all progress. Actually, that's about to fall, it seems like. Could you push it back? Un poquito más. That's Spanish for...
That's Japanese.
Far. Just kidding. Okay. So back to that. I actually...
problems.
Yeah, and honestly, your question was... why can't you appreciate other people's sense of humor? Because I really think that that sense of humor, that is trashy sense of humor. I do not like those shows. I think they're just literally garbage spewed out on the television. Literally garbage. Literally garbage. Did I mention literal? No. So I have reasons that I don't appreciate it. So how can I appreciate that sense of humor in general, since my reasoning for not appreciating appreciating it is because I think it's mindless drivel that I don't want to, like I'm saying.
Have you watched them?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, not How I Met Your Mother.
Then there you go.
Okay, but anything with a laugh track, I hate.
Booyah. Oh, okay. Well, there are things about stuff that I don't like.
Yeah, but I
Although
also
I
think the
can
humor of Big Bang Theory is
appreciate
not funny.
Some of those things. There is, like, I would say that I'm a fan of seasons 1 through 4 of Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not anything after that because the things that I don't like, the show is pretty much nothing. And I can't extract humor or enjoyment from particularly the Big Bang Theory seasons whatever after, because for me,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll get into this in a future episode, of it was nerd comedy in the Big Bang Theory starting off, and then a little bit of drama.
Mm.
There's a girl next door, they like to date, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, within those first 4 seasons, season 1, 2, 3, 4, a little bit of nerd humor, and then nothing but drama. She likes him, he likes her, they're going out, they kissed, they slept together. Meh.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely every other show on primetime television, which is why I don't watch TV.
Trashy TV. It's like eating McDonald's, as Jim Gaffigan would say.
Yeah, and the amount of funny nerd humor, I can YouTube those clips and never need to watch the show because I don't like this much of it anymore, and this much isn't worth watching all of that.
Amen, brother. You do that with the best of them. No, and so, yeah, different sense of humor. We're talking about sense of humor currently. Did you know that?
Superpowers still.
This week on the Wednesday Report at 35 minutes.
Superpowers.
Oh,
Claw finger. Dark claw fingers.